Good morning. My name is Sir Dave, and welcome to my class.
So our lesson for today is getting started with Microsoft Excel. So what is Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel, also called Excel or MS Excel, is a spreadsheet program that allows you to store, organize, and analyze information. So a spreadsheet is an interactive file that consists of vertical and horizontal lines that form rows and columns. It is now mostly used for sorting and arranging data and making calculations of numerical data. There are three most common uses of a spreadsheet as a program. So number one, storing and sorting data. The second one is creating a budget or accounting summary. And then the third one is presenting data in graphs and charts. So now let's identify the parts of an Excel. So before that, let me show you how to create or start a new Microsoft Excel in three different ways. Click the Start button and look for the Excel icon on the program list of the Start menu. Then click the Excel icon and then click the blank workbook. The second way is you can click the search bar and then click type Excel and then click enter. The third one is by going to the desktop window, then right click, click new, and then select Microsoft Excel worksheet, then enter. So now let's identify the parts of Microsoft Excel program. So look at the parts of the Excel window here. So write the name of the part being described. Okay, you can select your answer by selecting the parts given here. Okay. Number one, or the letter A, so located on the upper left of the window. This lets you access common commands such as save, undo, and redo. The answer is the quick access toolbar. Next, this has three buttons that allows you minimize, maximize, or close the window. The answer is the control buttons. Next, so this part contains multiple tabs such as home and insert with commands that are used to perform tasks in Excel. The answer is ribbon. Next, this is where you can enter or edit data, a formula, or a function that appears in a specific cell. That is the formula bar. Next, this displays the location or name of a selected cell. Name box. Next, this is a group of cells that runs from the top of the page to the bottom. It is identified by letters. That is column. Next, this is a rectangle in a workbook that serves as the intersection of a row and column. Cell. This is a group of cells that runs from the left of the page to the right. It is identified by numbers. That's what you call row. Next, this bar allows you to view the other parts of the page that is currently not visible in your work area. That is the scroll bars. And then next, this allows you to magnify the content of your document by dragging its slider bar. The answer is the zoom is slider. And then the last one is the sheet tab. It consists cell, rows, and columns. Next is navigating the worksheet. So worksheet or workbook is a file that contains one or more worksheets. So worksheet is a single sheet within a workbook that contains rows and columns. So let's now navigate the worksheet. So first, open a new blank worksheet. Okay, so the default sheet is sheet 1. Okay, and then add sheet 2 and then the sheet 3 and then select the cell A1. Okay, you can view the address or the reference of your active cell by viewing the name box. So the name box will show you the references or the active cell or the name of the active cell of your spreadsheet. So now let's perform the following actions by using the shortcut keys and identify the sheet or active cell that we are in here. So the first action to perform is move to the next sheet in the workbook. Now you can click the shortcut keys by clicking the control page down. Okay, so the active cell now or the active sheet now is the sheet 2. So to move to the previous sheet in the workbook, click control and then the page up. Next in sheet 1, in the name box, type G10. Okay. Now the active cell is G10. So let's perform an action. So move one cell up by clicking the arrow keys or the arrow up keys. The active cell now is the cell G9. Next, move one cell left by clicking the left arrow key. The active cell now is H9. Move one cell down by clicking the arrow down key. The active cell now is H10. And then move one cell right by clicking the right arrow key. And the active cell will now go back to cell G10. Now you can move to the beginning of the row by clicking the Home tab in your keyboard. Okay, this is the beginning of the row. Okay, Now you can move to the beginning of the worksheet by clicking the control. Okay, now the active cell now is A1. You can move down one screen, okay, by clicking the page down. The active cell now is the cell A22, and then you can move up one screen by clicking the page up, and then you can go to a specific cell. If you want to go to your specific or specified cell, or the cell that you want to go, okay, you can go or go to your name box part and then type, for example, the XFD1. XFD1 means column XFD, row 1, and then click enter. So the actual cell now is the XFD1. You can also create a range for this part. Okay, so now let's go back to E1, then click enter. Then we will now select this range from A1 to FE10. Okay, simply type A1 colon E10 and then click enter.
That's all for today. God bless.